really passionate about this topic because I lived in Turkey for 8 years and like that's my home country. Well, I kind of want to show my mom's house because she lived in Turkey as a child. Her house collapsed. Like, it just collapses.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's my mom's house. So I learned that it was really serious and it wasn't just like an earthquake in Turkey. It was a really big earthquake. And I reached out to my principal and she helped me with meeting this group in school. And I was really happy because I felt like that I was doing something and I wasn't just closing my eyes to the news that I saw.
I have family both in Turkey and Syria, but it's also important for the community to help because of how many people are being affected and how badly they're being. Together we can do whatever we put our mind to, and there are hundreds of thousands of people in pain. And if we combine our efforts, we can end their pain.
What did you hear from the people you spoke with?
So, I mean, they live in Istanbul, so it's pretty far away, but they still felt like someone.
Recently I went to Rise Against Hunger for packing meals. We spent hours packaging seasoned rice. Just spending a short amount of time, I only was there for one shift, but that one shift made about 22,000 meals.
Wow.
It's the small things that we do that can be bigger to others. A small donation of money or food or even time can help assist the people of Turkey and Syria. When I first saw this issue, I was thinking, what if we were put in this position? What if we didn't know if our family or friends were okay? What would happen if we didn't have any resources? And anything that we can do to help, like a small donation, donating food, donating clothing for them and medicines, can help speed up the recovery of Turkey and Syria.
Donating does not just mean items or money, it also means time. So you can just help out by what Olivia and I did. We made food that wasn't us giving items, but more or less giving our time to help the people there.
No amount of money is too small to donate, and no amount is too large. And we the SCA were also welcoming blankets, sleeping bags, and other small items until March 1st. And large items this isn't directly SCA related, but large items can also be donated to the Turkish embassy at Washington DC. And my fellow Cooper students, my fellow Fairfax County students, I urge you, show your support to the people who have been impacted by the earthquakes. Thank you.
So we were really happy to have Dr. Reid here this morning to hear from some of our students that have initiated efforts to support earthquake relief efforts. I think it's a really tremendous example of our Portrait of a Graduate attributes. Our students are demonstrating their ethical and global citizen skills. They've come up with solutions, they're showing empathy, they're action-oriented, and I think we have a wonderful sense of community when we all can work together.
Yani yapmayın, böyle üzülmeyin. Eninde sonunda olur. Her şey düzelir inşallah. Biter inşallah her şey. Yani güçlü durun. It means be strong and it will probably get better for you.
Your acts of love, I think will just ripple across this entire county. And I think inspire the adults to do what we know we need to do, right?